quarter time. We are starting the final term. 13-280 Inverleigh. They lead Bell Post till 7-9-51. Jones starting in the ruck and gets it down as well. Tapped on back towards Mick Groz. Oh, put his head over the footy. Yes. Well, that's a silly rule, that.
It's not the umpire's fault.
No, that's
it's
the rule.
Rules.
That's the rule. It's, so he gave the free kick away for going low there. So anyway, but Grundle gets back and takes the mark. I didn't hear a whistle actually then, but anyway.
The umpire's put it away.
Still put it away. De Blasio took that mark. Is he going to actually blow it? Yeah, there we go.
Yep, I don't think it was working. He lost the peak.
Muir kicks it wide. Best takes the mark on centre wing. Chips the ball over the top to Manganelli. Still on centre wing. He chips the ball to Cations. Goes straight down towards Seddon. Got a couple on him. And there's that man again, McNamara. Wonder if he likes the Wagyu. He goes over the top. Fantella at centre half back. He chips the ball. Lentini. He chips the ball to Baseley. Got two on the outside here. He chips the ball over the top. The big fella Merrick. He's got Welv in support as well. He's on half forward. He runs now. He backs himself. He goes with a right foot kick. I tell you what, that's why he backed himself, because I think he's kicked the goal.
One of the goals of the day.
Merrick has kicked his first of the afternoon. And the 8th for Bell Post Hill. They go to 8-9-57. They trail Inverleigh 13-280. Smith's Holden Blood Suzuki final quarter scoreboard. Minute and a half played.
I tell you what, the potential is here for this kid.
You just smell it.
Yeah.
He's going to be okay, isn't he?
Yeah, the potential's there. He can't quite put it together for 4 quarters. He's playing against one of the greatest ruckmen we've seen in the modern era in Jimmy Ivans. Hybens has probably beaten him on the day, I think, thus far. But some of the things he does, I think he's going to be all right. And that's what Bell Post Hill need. After they've lost Lovett and those blokes, they really need a kid to come through, and this kid might be the one.
23 points the difference. Jones gets it down in the middle. Welv tracks it back. Mays taps it on to Dalton Grundle. Gets it over the top towards Manganelli. Lentini beats him to it at half back. Kick around the corner was nowhere. Grundle comes in. Tries to build a good pick up, but hasn't got anywhere to go. Now Pack develops at half forward for the Hawks. Falls to the back. Meehan, his handball chopped off. Hutchinson just lets it go over the boundary line. Couldn't go very far with that. And it will be a boundary throw in. Left half forward. At 50 around from the Hawks goal. So Jones up against Barton. Jones, big thump away. Addy runs back with the ball close to the boundary line. Gets the kick around the corner. Only as far as Meehan, though. In front, takes the mark.
I like Casey, man, but I think he has to lift. The last couple of games I've saw him play, I just think he has to do a bit more.
Left foot kick from the boundary. Goes towards the middle. McNamara has picked it out. They're kicking it to Seddon because he's taken the mark again. Yeah. And he chips the ball to Costello. Draws a player. Handballs over the top to Baseley. Under pressure, he handballs it towards Flacavento on centre wing. Wheels and goes towards centre half forward. Page comes out. Mark or Nelly. No, Dan Groz. Umpire says play on. Ball at the back. Merrick is there. And was that high? Yes, I think the umpire said it was. And it will be a free kick to Inverleigh.
I think Macca knows. It's between him and Seddon for the Wagyu steak. He knows.
So Grundle takes the mark at half back, goes to half forward, bit of space for Best to run onto it. Can he run away from Lima? You bet
he can.
And he takes a bounce, and he runs in, he gets a half a shepherd, and he misses. He hits the post.
The post. Can he run away from Lima? I reckon he could run away from Usain Bolt.
So behind to Michael Best, they go to 13-381. They lead Bell Post till 8-9-57. And that's on the Smiths Holden Blood Suzuki final quarter scoreboard. 4 minutes played. Lima plays on from fullback. Goes to the outer side. Looks for Welv. Got the sit over the back. Takes the mark. Over Manganelli. Fantella short. He's got basically longer. He goes along the line to Fantella. He chips the ball to Barton. Half back, Tim Barton's got it. Chips the ball to Lima.
Well, umpire's down.
Oh, he's over.
Oh, he's not good either.
Has he done the ankle?
Yeah, I think he has.
The ball with Flacavento. He's got up a bit gingerly. So, Lentini, that's the umpire, mind you.
Yeah.
Not the player. Lentini's got it centre wing for Bell Post Hill. Plays on now. Goes to centre half forward. Sets it up. Doesn't get a jump at it. Baxter off the back of the pack. Kick from Flacavento. Left foot kick towards the square. And it's gone through, has it? Yes, it has, for one behind. So they go to 8:10:58. Bell Post Hill. They trail Inverleigh 13:381. Smith's Holden Blood Suzuki final quarter scoreboard 5.5. Final turn. Baxter kicks it in.
Gone.
Not the only one. Goes towards Best. Good
Great mark.
At half back, Michael Best. Kicks it along towards Gerard at centre wing. Got a couple against him. Barlow, Meehan over the top of it as well. Ball still in dispute. The umpire will come in and ball it up.
I hope he will.
So centre wing.
Hey, where is Hutchie today?
I don't know. I haven't seen him. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know. Ball up. Jones thumps it away. Roved by Lima. Goes in the middle. Cozzy. Costello takes the mark.
Hadn't had a lot of touches, Cozzy.
No, De Blasio had a good game. Oh, could have been Fitty then. Costello goes towards Page. Got 3 on him at half forward. Fantella comes across. And the umpire will come in and ball it up.
Some umpires that I've seen this year have paid that running in that area.
Yes.
Well, I tell
Yes.
you, if this umpire paid it, he would have paid that. So he obviously doesn't pay it because he was right next to him.
Yep.
And made no attempt to get out.
Ball up. Jones gets it down. Roved by Mick Groz. Goes towards half forward. Over the head of Seddon. Gray. McNamara. Dangerous. McNamara. Seddon beats him to it.
This
Runs
could be
across
for the
goal.
stake.
Goes around the corner. Right foot kick to the goal square. Addy had it. Lost it. See it through. Yes, he does. For a rushed behind. They go to 13:4:82 Inverleigh. They lead 8:10:58 Bell Post. 8:10:58 Bell Post Hill. James has got the footy in the back pocket, called to play on now. Short little kick. Along the line. Barlow takes the mark. Right half back, chips it to Fantella. Takes it in front of Muir. Still at half back. Back inboard. Good kick, Lentini. Got a bit of space too. Meehan comes across though, chops that off. He's got Merrick wide. Gee whiz. Could have gone there. Elects to go further towards Tar. Comes up. Needs some support at the front. Holes find. Was one of them. Tapped it on. Costello, little toe poke off the ground. Getting across there, Dan Groz. Tried to tap it back towards Nankivell. He comes back and help out Dan Groz.
Oh, he's put it onto the roof.
Kicks into the social club. Out of bounds on the full. So, free kick to Bell Post Hill. Page has got it. And left half forward, northern end of the ground. Right foot kick to the top of the square. Tar's got 3 on him. Grundle. Good mark. Done that a few times today. Gives it away to Baxter. He chips the ball to Best. Takes it in front of James.
Tell you what, he's not far away either. Best.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So, Best now.
He better kick another goal here, Seddon, or he's in trouble.
Chips it over the top. Hybens.
He's
Takes
been
the
good.
mark at half back. Goes to half forward. Burke. Punched away by Addy. Burke played on. Got it back. Right foot kick across half forward. But Lyman's there for Bell Post Hill. Can switch the play. Barton gives him a lead on centre wing. Goes in that direction. Doesn't sit for him though. Mick Groz comes at him. Does nicely. Plays on. Draws Lima. Handball over the top to Rusty. Can he get around on the left? He does. He chips the ball to Seddon. There you go. And he takes the mark.
It.
He must have heard you, Wagyu.
He must have. He must have.
And he's kicked 7 this afternoon. 8 now for Simon Seddon. He'll be lining up about 40 outside angle.
I don't know. He might go for the veal saltimbocca alla romana.
Werribee Central's 4 points in front.
Oh, no, don't tell me. I don't want to know now.
8-16.
Oh, see, that's cost them. Geez, wouldn't you spew?
To 9-6-60. Winch 21 up on Bannock too.
Wow. Well, they'll stay in the 5 tonight no matter what now.
Seddon comes in. Right foot kick, he's missed.
I tell you what. Oh, no, he hasn't.
Just
It's come back.
Wagyu steak. Wagyu steak time.
Oh, he had the fork halfway into the mouth. He took it out and he put it back in again.
14-4-88 Inverleigh. They lead Bell Post till 8-10-58, and that is on the Smiths on Blood Suzuki. Final quarter scoreboard, 10 minutes played.
I tell you what, the scores are probably, 7 or 8 goals, but the game's been a good game. You know, it's been a really good game of football. Dominated by Inverleigh for a lot of the game, but Bell Post still shows some of that old stuff that they've got. They're not gone yet, I don't think. For the year, I mean.
Back to the middle. Hybens. Merrick goes up early, gets a hand to it, holds fine, rides the bump, then loses the footy, and then gets the kick off the ground across to centre wing. Sits okay, Lentini, shows some speed, 2 bounces, runs to half forward, goes back towards the top of the square. Costello against, de Blasio, good play.
Been terrific all day.
He has. Dan Groz comes across, ball spills to Ettridge, only needs a space, and he puts it around the corner for a behind. To Jaden Ettridge, 1-1, his tally, 8-11, 59, Bell Post Hill. They trail Inverleigh 14-4-88.
I'll tell you what.
Played.
For just reliability and doing his job week in and week out, he's in the top 10 in the league, de Blasio.
Absolutely.
Not a doubt in my mind. But he's not getting anything because they booed him last time.
Best. Kicks it out wide, finds Baxter at half back, goes to centre wing. Meehan up against McNamara. He can smell it too. He goes into James.
He's in there,
He's in there as well. He goes now across the back end of the square. Goes to centre wing on the outer side. Dangerous kick. 2 there for Inverleigh. If they can pick it up, they can they? Yes. They got the handball away quickly. Bowman gives it away. Gerard in the middle. Does nicely. Runs free. Sad.
He's too far out, is he?
No, he'll torp it from there.
Oh.
He's kicked that. He's gone back on a fair run up. He's back in the middle of the ground.
Again, though. He doesn't make many. I can't really fault Simon said on the way he plays football, but you don't run back with your back to the play when you're 55 out. You have to have a look just in case there is someone sitting on their own. And that's why it's a team game, and good teams, as Bell Post still have showed in the last 8 years, have won flags, been a good team. But anyway.
He comes in. Plays on. Tries to give it as much as he can. It was always going to be too far. Through for 1 behind. Blotted the copybook. 8 goals, 1, Simon Seddon.
He's kicked 8.
He has. 14-5-89 Inverleigh. They lead Bell Post till 8-11-59. Smiths Holden Blood Suzuki. Final quarter scoreboard, 12.5 played.
I tell you what, in the actual general play, I think Mac has played better by an inch, but I'm not going to give it to him. It's got to go.
He might end up with 10. Hang on.
Yeah, well, that'll make I'm choking myself.
Addy plays on from full back. What's going on here?
It's a 50-metre penalty, is it?
What for?
Oh, no, it's a free kick upfield.
Gray was miles away from Gerard, wasn't he? Anyway, Gray's got the free kick for Bell Post Hill at half back, and he goes to Wagyu Steak Burger McNamara. McNamara, he goes along the line towards Holes Find. Good kick. Takes the mark. Not much to kick to. Barton might give him a lead now. And he goes hard against Filer.
He smothered it beautifully, Benny Bowman.
Kicks into the man on the mark. So it will be a boundary throw in. Don't worry about the lead, Tim Barton.
I like his game too, Benny Bowman.
Yep.
Not spectacular.
Just does his job.
Yep. In it comes now. Half forward flank for Inverleigh. Up it goes. Merrick again in ruck with Hybens. He's too strong. Pushes him out the way. Gets the tap out. Goes to Hutchinson. He's pushed in the back. Hutchinson. He's going to play holding the ball, which could have gone either way. I thought it might have been in the back, but don't worry about it. Kick down towards the centre half forward position now. Up they go. Holsford gets in there. Tries to get a handball out. If that's holding the ball, then so is that. And the umpire says, yes, it is. Same umpire. Doesn't matter if you're right or wrong up. If you're consistent, you're consistent, and that's what you play the game to. Now Grozanowski puts it out to Grozanowski. One brother to the other. Comes along on the right, but has a little bounce first. Barton's corralling him to make sure he doesn't go any further. And Billy Urquhart's been put down by Hutchie a fair way off the play here. And it's going to go to Billy Urquhart, so that's a bit of undiscipline. Gives the handball to James. James will run, then he'll handball. Goes over towards McNamara's band. Look out, here comes the stake. Oh, not a great kick, might cost him. Goes over towards the boundary line. No one can pick it up, and the ball rolls out of bounds right in front of the scoreboard here at the Inverleigh Recreational Oval. A scoreboard which actually reads 14-5-89 to 8-11-59 in favour of the Inverleigh Hawks. In it comes now. Boundary umpire just about ready. In you go, son. Throw her in. Up it goes. Again, Merrick and Hybens in ruck. Hybens grabs it out of the ruck and handballs, but it's plucked out of the way. Beautiful Flacavento, I think that was. Out it comes now. Yates, that's Ettridge, uses his body well. Puts it up in towards the fire. Beautiful bump. Used his body well. That was Michael Best, I think it was, down there. Used his body beautifully and punched the ball through from behind to the Bellpost Hill side. Bellpost Hill move on to 8-12-60. They trail Inverleigh 14-5-89. As kicks it to himself now and comes out towards the commentary side of the ground. Up they go. Barton's in the van. He couldn't quite take. He's going to need to use some pace, Barton. But he shepherds for Barlow. Barlow picks the ball up. It's a nice long handball. Comes back out to Fantella. Fantella, a beautiful kick, and that's better football from the Panthers. And they will have a shot for goal now. I think it's Page. Gee, I'll tell you what, it's a long way out for Page. He would have kicked it 5 or 6 years ago. But late in the quarter, he's done a bit of running. It's going to be a good kick from Page from here. Joel Page, a man on the marks right on the 50-metre line, which is probably about 46 out here, 45. And he comes now. It's a nice-looking kick. I don't think it's going to quite make the distance. Up they go, and it's punched through for another rush behind to the Bellpost Hill side. And, geez, the scoreboard was quick that time. They've got it 8-12-60. Is that right, or is it 8-13
now?
8-13-61. They trail 14-5-89 the Inverleigh Hawks. And Baxter will kick the ball out, or is it Filet? I could get them two mixed up down there. They both played that well, so it doesn't matter. Baxter now puts it out towards the half-back flank position. Up they go, and all on his own. All on his own. How does that happen? Out comes Inverleigh now around the wing area. Grundle's running after the foot. He gets a little toe poke, goes back towards the forward line, but it's picked up by Barlow. He gets it over. He gets a handball over, but the Inverleigh players everywhere, and they tackle the Bellpost Hill boys, and the umpire was either going to have to ball it up very shortly. It's right on the boundary line. Is it a throw in or is it a ball up? I think it might be a ball up.
Yep.
It's about 55 metres around from the Bellpost Hill goal on the outer side of the ground. In it comes now. It's a ball up. It's won again by Jimmy Hybens. Gets a right boot to it down in towards the forward pocket. Oh, no, not this man. He's handballed it. Seddon's handballed it to Mays. Mays handballs to Jones, and Jones kicks a goal. And if it wasn't over, it's over now. Oh, 15-5 Inverleigh. And they lead the Bellpost Hill Panthers 8-13-61. Well, that was good footy.
It was.
How do you know? You were doing your best players.
No, I wasn't.
You weren't watching.
No, I was checking the final score at Western Werribee.
Oh, don't tell me.
Okay, I won't.
Oh, that's bad then.
They lost by 3 points.
Oh, shit.
Bad kicking is bad footy.
Well, that's what's cost them a spot in the finals.
10-7 to 8-16.
8-16, 24 shots to 17, and you lose a game of footy. You don't deserve to play finals, unfortunately. How did they beat Inverleigh? I'll never know. Up they go, Merrick. Tries to get the tab out, but to no avail because Hybens has been too good. But it's beautifully sharked by James. James, a long kick into the forward line, looking for Ettridge, but it's punched away from him by Filet beautifully. No one can pick it up now. It's picked up now, and a little funny old kick towards the boundary line. James is in the race for the lead for the ball, but he can't pick it up. Inverleigh just doing everything right. They'll get a free kick here. Holding the man. It was way off the ball, and it's going to go to Muir, I would think. Oh, it's a long way away, but it's Muir got the ball on the wing position. You got to call play on up, which he does. Puts it up towards the half-forward flank. Up they go. Jones gets a hand to it. McNamara goes through his legs in the finish. There's Inverleigh players all over the place. Oh, kick off the ground there. Up they go now. Not 15. Play on's the call. Mays goes in, ducks his head and gets a Maisie milky free kick. You cheating little bugger. Unbelievable. Dived in and dropped the head. And we'll take the free kick, and I think we'll probably kick a goal from there. Gotta love the play on Maisie. Every time he did that, you just whack him and make sure that he earned every free kick he got. He'd stop doing it sooner or later. But it was beautifully done, actually. He just dived into the pack with his head down, and there was no way. The Bellpost Hill player had to hit him in the head. Had to hit him in the head. There's nothing he could have done. He does that beautifully, Mays. Can he follow it up with a kick? He runs very close to the man on the mark, but that don't matter. because Mays puts another goal on the board to Inverleigh. They go to 16-5. They lead Bellpost Hill 8-10. And it's a big win in the finish, Jace.
Well, it's a good kicking too, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
21 scoring shots, kicked 15 goals. They should be like this in this day.
Well, yeah,
The day it is.
we said that. I think in the
Beautiful
last
weather.
2 games they kicked 20-something points against Belmont and 19 against Werribee. But I tell you what, when they play a side that they really need to do it properly, they've done it properly today.
Werribee need to come out and have some kicking practice out here.
Well,
Maybe they should play at home here.
Well, they've done
Werribee.
pretty well most of the year, and when it really counts, they've kicked badly.
Back to the middle. Good win here for the Hawks. Confirmed top spot on the ladder.
Someone's running the square. It's going to go to Bell Post.
I think so. Merrick will take it in the middle. Gives it away to James. Goes with the right foot kick along in towards Ettridge. Over the back. No mark taken. Best Ettridge. Getting back there. Oh, was that too high? The umpire said play on. Oh, gee whiz. Nearly could be holding the ball then in the end, but umpire says no prior. So it's going to be a ball up about 25 out from the Bellpost Hill goal. Jack Violet gets up. Got one eye. So ball up.
Won't worry him much.
Ibens through the middle. Bowman gives it away. Best gets around 3. Easy if you like. Left foot kick out wide. Foot race. Jones coming from centre half forward. Does nicely on centre wing and then can't trap it. Comes off his knee. Back towards Milky Mays. Kick off the ground for the Panthers. Back towards half forward. Fantella runs through some traffic. His kick was smothered as well. Bowman just holds it up. Goes out wide. It's okay. Mays takes the mark on centre wing. Just settles the play down. Chips it backwards 30 metres. Gerard takes it at half back. Plays on now. Wheels it back in towards Manganelli. He takes it. Centre wing. 21, nearly 22 minutes played in this final term. Manganelli along the line. Oh, Seddon comes out. Good mark. Plays on now. Wheels and goes. Burke gives him a lead. He goes in that direction. He can't take the mark. Addy, he can't pick it up. Push past the footy. Ball comes back towards Cations. Over the top of it. Handball came from Burke. He gets it out further towards Burke. And they get around to Dan Groz. Grundle has to sit and wait for it. Nearly kick it off the ground if he can pick it up. And if he can get his foot to it, he can't. Pack develops about 20 out from goal. And Grundle somehow took the footy out of the contest. Close to the boundary line. His kick was smothered on hands and knees. Gives it away. And then Jason Burke kicks a behind. So they go to 16-6-102 Inverleigh.
So what are the two Burks 58 and 59 and the Grozanowskis the 30 and 31?
That's the way they do it at Inverleigh. That's the way they roll.
That is.
The ball. Oh.
That's a shocking kick. The smallest man on the ground.
Addy kicked it in, but looking for David Hole's fine. Benny Bowman ran across and took the mark in front. So a chance for Bowman. Best trying to get round him.
He's had a day he'd much rather forget, Cam.
Yeah. Haven't said that too often. So Ben Bowman, 50, will be kicking from just outside 50, I suspect, when he gets going. He goes nicely with the right foot kick. As it got the distance, though, it's off hands and through for a rushed behind.
We're all having a go at Pagey then, but all he was trying to do was make sure they didn't run on.
So Addy kicks it in short to McNamara, kicks it down the ground, straight down the ground, punched away by de Blasio. At the fall of the ball was Gray. Goes to the right foot, kick Page out the back and took the mark about 45 out from goal, 45-degree angle. And he has kicked 1-1 this afternoon, Joel Page. So, chance for his second. 24 gone, final term. Right foot kick, hasn't made the distance. Tar in front, punched away by Baxter. And off hands. And through for a rush behind. So they go to 8-14-62 Bellpost Hill. Trail Inverleigh 16-7-103. The kick in comes towards, Dan Groves just plucks the ball at half back. Takes the mark over the top of Lentini. He chips the ball back into Manganelli. Oh, he had to sit and wait for it, and Fantella was right behind him, and he dropped the footy. And now he's in trouble. He's atched the football. The umpire's going to punch. Oh,
no, he's not.
Punch him there. So it will be a ball up, just on the point of the centre square.
How long we got? Ring it.
We have gone 24 and a half minutes.
Is that all?
That's all. The final term. Ball up. Ibens. Merrick from behind. Sets for Lentini. Runs across half forward. Kicks towards the top of the square. But best is there for Inverleigh. Gives away by hand to Baxter. He goes with the right foot kick. Long towards man on centre wing. It's a good kick. There's the siren.
Wow.
25 minutes.
Wow.
There you go. They'd had enough here. 16-7-103 Inverleigh have defeated Bellpost Hill 8-14-62. And the goal kickers for Inverleigh, 8 to Simon Seddon, 2 each to Jason Burke, Toby Manganelli and Nathan Mays. Singles to Chris Jones and Robbie Logue. While for Bellpost Hill, all singles this afternoon. Jaden Ettridge, Jake Barlow, Joel Page, Daniel Wells, Shane Limer, Blake Podner and Liam Merrick have the goals for the Panthers, but it wasn't enough. They went down by 41 points to the Hawks this afternoon, 16-7-103 to 8-14-62. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the final siren. Thanks to Buckley's Entertainment Centre. We'll wrap things up here. Matchday Live on 94.7 The Pulse.